Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Zainal Zikin. I would like to share about the research article that I have been reviewed here. It's about students' need of English speaking materials. This research article is from Dedi Sumarsono, Abdul Qadir Bagis, and Muhammad Arsyad Ar-Rafi'i. The first slide is about the background of the study. The background of study here is teaching material used are inappropriate with the students' needs. So this is very important to understand what students' needs, because it can help us to teach them fluently, of course. If you know what they need, we can find the good strategy to teach them. And the second is the level of English materials are not suitable for the learners. Sometimes the material that sometimes we think this matter is suitable or very easy for them, but not all of them think so about what we think. So this is very important to know their levels, their English levels. And that's why the purpose of the study here is to identify the English speaking materials you need by the students. So we need to identify the English materials. What the students need, we need to identify it. The second is to evaluate the English speaking materials use. So we need to evaluate the English speaking materials use with the teacher before in a previous study. For example, if we think the simple present is very easy for them, but not all of them think about that, so we need to suit the material with the student level. And the third or the last is to develop the English speaking materials based on the students' need. After we identify the students' need in speaking skills or in speaking materials and evaluate them, we can develop the materials. And then the research design according to the research problem and the purpose of this study. We can say that this research design is research and development, because we research or we doing research about the speaking materials, and we need to develop it. Yes, just because this is research and development, this is aimed at developing English speaking materials based on the students' need. Just like I said, that we need to understand what the students need in speaking materials. Not all we think about the material is easy, but students doesn't think like that. And collecting data instruments. In collecting data instruments, the researcher used three instruments. The first is observation, and the second is the document analysis, and the third or the last is questionnaire. First, about the observation. By observing and data analysis, we can identify the materials which students need. We can identify mean that, like I said in before, we should understand what they need in speaking materials. What they need, we could identify it in this observation and document analysis. And by questionnaire, we can discover students' needs by exploring their opinion, right? So about the current English materials, like I said. So this is very important. This instrument very important for us. The first observation, the second document analysis, and the third is questionnaire. Is very important because with these three instruments, we could explore their opinion, their needs in speaking materials, and how to analyze this data. To analyze the data, we could the researcher use a descriptive qualitative design, because we need to develop, we need to identify, we need to evaluate. So we need the descriptive qualitative design. And the last is finding, and it can be our conclusion that in the research article found that the speaking proficiency of most students is elementary level. So we need to switch them with the elementary level, not with intermediate or advanced, of course. And the second is the students are interested in learning English speaking with video. Video is very because elementary level, we need to find the interesting teaching, like media, like a video, something like very colorful, like that. And the last is students are interested in tourism topic, very good tourism topic, because like in Lombok or Bali, there are so many tourism that there are so many international and national tourists over there. So it's very helpful. Thank you very much. This is all my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.